So, I understand in addition to these materials which you saw, these two recommended books, and starting from this academic year, we will have learning management systems which have the access to the student manual, because one book seems to be in a low price book, the other one is not a low price international book.
That's
but
right.
This will create some sort of a student will face some difficulties, but don't worry, lot of contents you can obtain about for this course from if you access the LMS, learning management systems, where we have the students manual for all these topics which we discussed earlier. And but student manual is not a replacement for the recommended books.
Of course not.
In the student manuals, I understand the teachers are describing what is the most important relevant thing, but still as a students register for the degree program, it's very important to read books and understand and do some practicals to learn, so what we call the learning activities, to understand this content more clearly.
Yes.
So, Dr. Yamaya, so in addition to this student manual,
Yes.
We will have some other resources from the LMS.
Yes, the students can use the LMS to use the interactive e-learning materials. It is a very simplified, presented in a very simplified form with the graphics, etc. And also they can use the LMS to get access to learning activities as well as MCQs.
See. So, let me describe a little bit. If you have seen in the previous slide that the new address for the LMS is http://lms.bit.lk, and you can actually get those information from the BIT website. And here we will, if you are students, you can log in there using your registration number and your national identity card number as the password. But we highly recommended that you will change your password after completing your profile. When you are completing the profile, it's very important to indicate your email address. So, as we instructed earlier, it's very important to get a personal email address and change your profile. And in the LMS, you will be able to access student manual, as Dr. Yamaya said, some of the simplified versions, interactive lessons, e-learning lessons which you can access, and also you can also participate several other activities. For example, we have forums for each topic, and students can ask questions, students can give their comments, maybe sometimes a student manual, learning materials, and can involve with not only with the teachers and the facilitators, and also with the other students who are following the course. So, and this will create a new learning environment for all the BIT students, and we expect students will use all these resources, and this will remove the the barriers to access the learning resources. And I also like to speak a little bit about the assessment which we are planning to do at the end. And as you know, in the BIT program, there are two kinds of assessments. The first is the continuous assessment, which students will have to do it during the course when they are taking it. Usually there are 2 assignments, and when they do these 2 assignments, the first assignment will be covering the first half of the syllabus. Now, for example, 60 hours as you mentioned in this course, the first 30 hours will cover the first assignment, and then the next 30 hours covers in the next assignment. And this time these assignments are again the quizzes. When I say the quizzes, there can be several types of quiz, several kind of questions. For example, MCQ, multiple choice questions. There can be a single answer choice question, and there can be yes no type, and again there can be the list selection kind of a test. So again those things will appear randomly from the question base, and you will have to select answer those questions when you are following the course. But in addition to that, once you follow those two things, at the year end you will have an examination. That examination will be the MCQ question paper, which you will have to answer it, and the rules which you can identify later, which you can get from the EBIT website, and that is the year summative assessment which will have it at the end. So we will discuss more details about these e-learning resources and the materials and the assessments in the coming programs. And in today's programs, what we try to explain you this particular subject, information systems and technology syllabus, and what are the things available. And the students are kindly requested to log in into the LMS now and start using these resources. And we hope to do few more programs in the future, going into a little bit into details about the content in this syllabus, as well as describing the resources as well as the assessments. So thank you very much, Dr. Amaya, and we hope to meet you in another program.